Hello, my name is Rachel, and I would like to talk about my life so far.
My father and my mother met in their early 20s. There was one man who loved my mother, and one day he introduced my dad to her. Looking at my dad, who was wearing a uniform since he was a police university student, my mother fell in love at first sight. My mom got engaged with my dad when she was in second grade at university. After graduating university, they got married, and my sister, who is 6 years older than me, was born. On May 4th, 1996, I was born in a hospital in Cheongju. Since my father is a policeman, our family had to move almost every year, especially when I was young. To give an example, my sister went to 5 elementary schools. For my whole life, I lived in Jecheon, Myeongdong, Jeju-do, Cheongju, Seoul, Suwon, and Incheon now. When I was young, my parents taught me basic things instead of depending on education institutions, and most of the time I played happily inside and outside home. Although I can't remember what I did that time, I recollect my memories by looking at my pictures. Most of my memories are concentrated in my 6 years old and 7 years old period. Those are times when I went to a kindergarten and when I lived in Jeju-do and Cheongju. Memories in Jeju-do was so beautiful and there are tons of pictures there. There are so many beautiful places and I loved everything there. I was so sad when I heard their family should move to Cheongju. After moving to Cheongju, the first few months wasn't that fun because I was hard to adjust there. However, after going to a new kindergarten that fit me, I was able to enjoy everyday life. It was a kindergarten called What and Why, and I had fun there because the education helped me become creative. They taught me various things like math, science, English, and more. The video clip shows their final performance, which was the ensemble and an English play, The Red Riding Hood, which I acted as the main character, the Red Riding Hood.
Trees, flowers. Wow, there are both flowers. Grandma likes flowers. I can gather some flowers.
My parents wanted me to experience and learn various things when I was young. Therefore, I was so busy in my elementary school years. I learned abacus, science, math, Korean history, English, Baduk, which is also called as Go, Chinese, Korean, guitar, and more. I participated in various contests and even in TV shows. My life was so dynamic then. When I think about my life at the time, I guess it was all related with studying and developing my brain. However, my parents were so wise that although I did so many things, I wasn't that exhausted because they let me play enough after studying or going to an academy. Actually, my middle school years wasn't that interesting. My parents wanted me to enhance my studying habits, which made me enter a private educational institute. It was an institute which helps students prepare for special purpose high schools. I registered this Topia Academy in winter 2008. Therefore, after the end of school class in about 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., I had dinner early and went to the institute right away. I don't have much pictures then, since I didn't own a cell phone until the end of high school. My middle school and until high school, my life was just studying. Since I am a Korean student, my high school years was just an infinite pattern of study, sleep, study, sleep. Of course, I worked as a representative of a science club called WLBC and a math club called Academia, and I spent huge amount of time in those clubs. but most of my life was just studying for students a test to enter university. I participated in various competitions and projects, but the sad thing was that all of those activities were for university entrance examination. 3 years of high school studying hard, finally I entered Yonsei University. I met a totally new set of people here. Since I am a Christian, I found it hard to drink alcohol and play games in a bar. I have so many conflicts myself about how to enjoy my campus life. However, in the first day in Yonsei University, I found a Christian meeting called Ask. Almost nobody here enjoyed drinking, and they loved chatting, praising, and praying. I was so relaxed after meeting them, and my whole Yonsei life was filled by happy memories with them. One day in March, I found interest in the student ambassador in Yon, so I applied, had 3 times of interviews, and finally entered. Although it was hard to adjust in Yon at first, I had quite fun working there. However, unfortunately, I wasn't able to pass the written examination, so I couldn't become a regular member. Time passed, and my birthday, May 4th, came. I was quite worried because I thought nobody would remember my birthday. But it was just a meaningless concern. My friends, both Ask friends and friends in the same major, remembered my birthday and prepared a party for me. I actually cried that day since I was so surprised at this event.
생일 축하해! 우! 빨리 반응 없어. 우! 이거 비밀이야. 이거 모르죠. 생일 축하해. 생일 축하해.
Time passed, and in the second semester, I got very busy compared by my first semester because I started working as an executive in Yonsei University Christian Students Union and a team leader in Ask. Although I am very busy day by day and can't sleep much, I feel very happy in my work and I get energy from people around me. I am so thankful in my life. Meanwhile, I am trying to enjoy as many events as I can. I went to the Akaraka and Yongo Fete, which we make a cheering competition and do 5 sports games with Korea University. There are some video clips here. I am majoring in Child and Family Studies in Yonsei University. I kept thinking about how my future would be, and I decided to set my final goal as a family counselor. Since I love talking with others and listening to others' stories, I want to study deep about this counseling field. Maybe one day I could direct and become an MC in a family talk show program which suggests solutions in family conflicts, or I could manage my own counseling center. I don't know how my future would be, but I will do my best to make my life a meaningful one.